Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I would like to talk about the real reasons that people get sick. Now, of course, we already know that it's about the health of the physical body, it's about what people actually eat and how they treat it, it's some exercise, but there's a whole bunch of other things on the scale of the mind, body, spirit that people don't really take into account. Now, you might be the healthiest, most spiritual person in the world, and you still get these allergies, and you still have drama during the winter time, and you still get headaches and other things like that. I want to help you understand that there are other things that are involved. The first thing I'd like to talk about, and again, there's like 5 different topics here. Each one is a universe of its own. The first one is the concept of higher vibration, lower vibration, and what that actually means. You see, everything has a vibration, also viruses and also bacteria. Our thoughts have a vibration, our emotions have a vibration. Where we are located physically has a vibration as well. And all these things affect us in one way or the other. Some more than others, and it really depends on us, multiple variables as well. When we're talking about a lower vibration, for example, a person that takes away your energy, or the fact that you're mistreating your body, abusing even your body, binge eating every night or snacking every night in front of Netflix, or simply not doing any type of movement or any type of sport or exercise, stuff like that. That creates a really low vibrational body. You can't really expect the body to react and have a strong immune system when you're not providing it with the things that it requires. Lower vibration emotions are everything that comes from the ego, anything that has to do with overstress, overthinking, anything that has to do with jealousy, anything that has to do with fear-based mentalities. And you have to pluck these emotions and feelings and thoughts and belief systems out of your system if you want to have that high vibration. It's okay to feel it. It's okay to have it, but it's not okay to suffer with it and prolong it and extend the duration and talk about it and gossip about it and all these type of things. These create a low vibrational body, and you can't really expect a low vibrational body to always be healthy, you know? My body is really healthy. I hardly get sick. In the last 15 years, the only time I got sick is when I actually got COVID, and that was in one of my processes in the United States. It's kind of a funny story too. So we have the lower vibrational stuff. It also includes not being connected or less of being connected to the inner child, and that's the spiritual body aspect. It has to be with not listening to our intuition. So that means that we're actually being guided in a certain direction in our life, and we're not really listening to it. So in the beginning, we get these little hints and clues that things are not working out for some reason. But then eventually, when we continue not listening, the universe has no other option than to make us sick in order for us to really face reality, rest and rethink our life in one way or the other. So those are some of the principles. Another thing that makes you sick is the toxin buildup, okay? A lot of medication, eventually antibiotics, eventually they land in your digestive system, in your liver. And a lot of times when we breathe the carbon dioxide emissions, there's a toxin buildup. It's beyond, the regular just not eating the right type of food. You don't have to be 100% in anything that you do. But when there is a toxin buildup, what you want to do is you want to take a break and clean yourself. A couple of days on just water. Some people do fruit fasts. Some people just go for a weekend. But you have to occasionally do it. The body is amazing. The body knows how to cleanse itself by itself when you simply allow it to do so. And that's the solution for the toxin buildup. Again, doctors won't tell you anything, but doctors also smoke, doctors are also obese sometimes, but they don't really understand the connection between the mind, body, spirit. They only focus on the body. They only give you medication. They never cure the root causes. They just handle the symptoms. Another reason why you get sick is because you have either suppressed emotions or unhandled emotions. That means that some of the emotions are actually stuck in the body. For example, the reason that we begin meditations and practices going is because that deep breath and exhalation help us get rid of these suppressed and stuck emotions that are stuck in the system. Sometimes yawning just helps us to release that. Now, we're not only talking about traumas or big life traumas. There's these little things that happen to us throughout the day that we don't always acknowledge and we suppress, or we think that we don't really care about it. But when I ask you to forgive someone, or when I ask you, when was the last time that you really got pissed off at someone, you can probably remember a story or two when you mishandled your emotions. And this is something that I see quite a lot because, well, basically, one of the things that I teach a lot, and I see a lot of my students, is the Breatharian initiation, where we go through an amazing detox process. Everyone does. And one of the things that we see is that these traumas that want to come up and be healed, they are recognized, but only when we do a proper detox process for the physical body. And because of the connection between the mind, body, spirit, the cells cleanse themselves, and then it goes to the emotional level to be recognized. So, father, mother, bad relationships that you have in your life, not forgiving to your grandmother over something that she said 20 years ago. You know, all these type of stuff get stuck in the body. And I really truly only know a few people that have done the right type of process, and I can really see how clean they are. And you can see how clean they are is that almost nothing really annoys them. And when it does, it is recognized within a matter of seconds, forgiven and let go of, and which is an amazing thing to see. There's something else that's called, and this is a little bit in the alternative, it's entities. Think about that there's another type of life in between us and animals. There's different types of consciousnesses right now on the planet. You probably feel some of them because at times you're very annoyed and anxious without having a reason for it, and you don't know why. And some of us, it's because some people took the wrong type of drugs in their life, and that kind of like hurt their energetic field and allowed certain things to come. And these things, they don't really have a mind of their own. They pretty much just suck on our energy. And the way that they suck on our energy is that they drain our energy, and that makes us feel worthless, depressed, sometimes even sad. A lot of depression comes from this. I had an experience with an entity once, and it felt like it's not me. I felt like I'm falling in love with someone, even though I was happily married. I felt like something is drawing me and making me think things that are not really my thoughts, because I know myself, you know. And when you analyze yourself from the side and you observe this, you say, this is not really me. And the way to deal with these type of feelings is you tell them that you love them and that they don't belong here with you. And immediately you will feel like there's like sort of freedom. Okay, sometimes you will actually feel it like energy moving in your body or something like that. Try it now. Ask your body if there's anything there that does not belong to you, and see the way that you feel. You know, there's no need to fight it. Just send them love and tell them that you're willing to give them whatever it is that they want, as long as in the end you have the control, you're the consciousness, you're the one that's playing the game of free will, and you allow them to let them go with love and see what happens. I call it the Jesus way of handling these type of entities. Again, I don't like to call them entities because a lot of people don't believe in the metaphysical, but I have seen firsthand many examples of these things happening to other people. And the last point that I would like to talk about is people get sick when they skew too much from their desired life. And when I'm talking about desired, I'm not talking about their desired life or their plan, because I really like it when people make plans. And there's a saying, you know, people make plans and God laughs. There is a plan, and that is the desired plan, if you haven't recognized that yet. It doesn't mean that it's your plan, it means that it's a plan. You were part of planning this plan, yeah? And you've crossed the line, and you've diverted too much from the perfect plan that creation has planned for you, if you want to call it that way. So sickness is supposed to wake you up and to remind you gently, this is not what we have planned for you. We have planned something different. Look in that direction. See that person. See that project. Build your house over there, not over here. This person is draining your energy. This job is not what you're supposed to do. Get sick. Why? Because you haven't really listened to whatever it is that we were trying to tell you before. So, here are a few days in bed for you to reconsider everything. So, like I said, sickness has many reasons. You might want to take a look inside yourself to these, I think, 5 or 6 different things. We're talking about lower vibration, we're talking about toxin buildup, we're talking about unhandled emotions and traumas and suppression, and skewing from the path, and about different types of, let's say it, subconscious entities that can drain our energy in one way or the other. That is it, my friends. I just want to share with you that I am actually here in Costa Rica, and right over there is where I'm going to build my house. I'm a part of a big project. There's already 30 young families and bachelors that have chosen to live their life out here. So, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like my channel. And if you want to be a part of my life-changing workshops, find the country near you at raymaor.com. Namaste.